and welcome to Wisdom Without Borders. In this series, we explain the whys, whens, and wherefores of classical quotations used by President Xi Jinping. In this episode, we will explain the line, "Those who only seek comfort for themselves will ultimately be rejected. Those who sacrifice their own interests for the success of others will be supported." The quote comes from the collected works of Fang Xiaoru, a renowned scholar in the early Ming Dynasty. It teaches that people who think only of themselves will find themselves alone, whereas those who set aside their personal interests for the good of others will enjoy popular support. On July 6, 2021, Xi quoted this line in his keynote speech at the Communist Party of China and World Political Party Summit, stressing that development is the right of all countries, not the exclusive privilege of a few. Any political manipulation aimed at hindering other countries' development or undermining the well-being of their people will win little support and will ultimately prove futile. The progress of human society shows that the rights to subsistence and development are primary basic human rights, and that sustainable social and economic development provides the material foundation for realizing all human rights. In the end, the true measure of how well a country advances human rights is whether its people live happy and fulfilling lives. China's decades-long poverty reduction efforts have lifted nearly 800 million people out of extreme poverty, while simultaneously raising levels of education, healthcare, and average life expectancy. These achievements mark a substantial improvement in the country's human rights conditions. This strategy of advancing human rights through development has proven effective, showing that China has charted its own path to human rights development. For most developing countries, poverty remains the most immediate threat to human rights. The United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development includes goals such as eliminating poverty, achieving gender equality, promoting sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, fostering full and productive employment, and ensuring decent work for all. At the heart of the agenda is the promise of leaving no one behind, a commitment that reflects the belief that development is a key driver of human rights. On July 8, 2025, the 59th session of the UN Human Rights Council adopted a China-proposed resolution titled "The Contribution of Development to the Enjoyment of All Human Rights." The resolution reaffirms the vital role development plays in ensuring all human rights and also emphasizes how people-centered high-quality development helps meet people's growing aspirations for a better life and supports the realization of all human rights. Every country has its unique national context, shaped by differences in history, culture, social system, and level of development. Countries must therefore ground their efforts in their own realities and the needs of their people, and find a model of human rights development that suits their own circumstances. A concerning gap exists in the human rights approach of some developed nations. They often apply human rights as a standard for diplomatic pressure, overemphasizing political rights. This overlooks fundamental issues like poverty. A more balanced stance would require respecting the link between development and human rights. Our world today is grappling with a severe development deficit. Uneven and insufficient development has continued to hold back the advancement of global human rights. Those who only seek comfort for themselves will ultimately be rejected. Those who sacrifice their own interests for the success of others will be supported. The international community should strengthen cooperation to ensure that people of all nations can share in the benefits of development. Only by making global development more inclusive, equitable, and sustainable can we enter a harmonious world of shared prosperity, where development and human rights support and reinforce each other in the building of a sustainable and dignified future for all.